To sell or not to sell? That is the question. Hi, I'm Joshua Cornish, aka the Woodworking Realtor. So why do they call me the Woodworking Realtor? Because I believe that every family needs a home and a solid table to gather around and to grow stronger. So my clients get both. A home that they can be proud of and a solid wood, custom built, farmhouse style dining table. Because strong families are built in strong homes around strong tables. Hey, I'm Joshua Cornish, aka the Woodworking Realtor. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out this video. We're gonna go ahead and get into the ins and outs of should you sell or not, plain and simple. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. But before we do, I want to give you a quick reminder to like and subscribe if you want more content about the Menifee area, housing market, and surrounding areas. This is the place to be. So I really appreciate that. Go ahead and give it a click. So without any further ado, let's hop right into it. So should you sell? So number one, folks always ask me, hey, should I sell? And the thing I ask them is, well, what's your motive? Right? Number one, we need to know the motive, right? So things are crazy right now in this particular market. It is a seller's market. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news or good news. It just is what it is, right? It's a fact. It's a seller's market, and sellers are getting record gains, right? Record gains are happening right now. So if your motive lines up with that, if you want just gains, you know, it might be a good fit for you. Like if a lot of folks are exiting California right now and headed to states like Idaho, Arizona, Texas, and everywhere else but California, of course. And it just depends. You know, if you have a place that you have already sought out in another state and you can get some good gains, you can get something more bang for your buck, you know, it might be a good deal for you, you know. But on the other end of it, so there's folks who may need to move for jobs, right? Their job is moving them to Wisconsin, right? And they don't want to necessarily let go of their home. They love their home, right? So I'm talking to that person right there, right? You have a different motive. You might want to go take care of an elderly parent, even short term, right? So this would be, I would say, rent the home, right? Whether it's a short-term rental or a long-term rental, right? A long-term rental, make it formal. You can do it for about a year or 2 years at a time. I would recommend a year. Yeah, so renting the property, right? Someone is still paying down your investment, your asset, right? If you have a balance on the home. That's if you have a balance, right? If you don't, then you're just getting income, right? And it's not that hard to be a landlord, right? It's a lot of stuff, a lot of forums online, a lot of things, a lot of resources that you can get to nowadays that you couldn't probably like 20 years ago or something. So anywho, renting your home. Another one is a trickier one that's a little more low-key under the radar would be Airbnb, right? Airbnb or those rental type services where you can rent your house out for the weekend or short term. You can even still live in it, right? And this is what I recommend for folks who maybe travel a lot, or maybe even are having trouble affording the mortgage and don't want to give up their home, don't want to move, especially in times like today. Especially we live in Southern California, and this is a hotbed for vacationing. You know, Disneyland's open back up, so you gotta take advantage of that. That's why we pay the high taxes here, right? So you can make more money than you can in other places when doing short-term Airbnb type rentals. Yeah, so another reason why people want to move, of course, is they want to upgrade, right? They want something bigger. They want that house with a pool, or they want more room. Now this one is flies under the radar probably the most. It's called a seller will carry, right? So first off, if you wanted a new home and you want to hold on to your current investment, you didn't want to sell, this is what option you do have outside of selling your home outright, right? Is to do one of these owner will carry. So you can rent out your home. And sometimes if you can rent it out for more than what your mortgage is, it's really considered an asset to the banks, right? They don't consider it a liability, so that's a good thing. So you can have that on your pretty much your portfolio, this house. So you could do an owner will carry, which means the owner at the home that you're going to buy will actually be carrying the loan still, right? You won't have to actually go to the bank, right? And you see these on a lot of expensive houses as well. So of course they do their background checks and whatnot, but it's not necessarily on the bank's books, right? So you don't have to always go to the bank for a loan or to get a home. So owner will carry is a great route. Check it out. I'm pretty sure they have some great information on it. Go ahead and Google it and you'll get all the information. Pretty much you can either your wildest imagination. So anywho, so those are some of the key things that you can do. And there's also another group of folks out there who are downsizing, right? Should you sell? You're downsizing, right? And a lot of parents who are becoming empty nesters are they come to me and they say, hey, well, we don't need this big house, this 3,000 4,000 square foot house. So what do we do, right? There's also another thing. So what they're doing now, the state of California, they gave the okay, right? They have made the laws lenient in regards to ADUs, accessory dwelling units, auxiliary dwelling units. So that is where you can build a home or split your home, like say the garage or a basement, turn it into another unit, right? Or kind of if you have a downstairs bedroom, you can add a bathroom and a little kitchenette down there, and it can be like a next gen suite. So you can have folks move in with you or rent that part out of your home, right? Or Airbnb that, right? So there's all types of different scenarios you can go through, and people are making a killing, I tell you, doing this, right? Without selling, right? Or you can just write out and sell, of course, in the seller market and make record gains like everybody else. But hey, I'm not trying to sway you either way. But yeah, so that's pretty much the ins and outs of what you can do, or should you sell or should you not sell. I'm sure there's a ton of scenarios, but those are the main ones I usually get as a realtor in the field. People trying to mix and match it. So hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm Joshua Cornist, and until next time, bye bye.